last one. Come on now, baby. Good baby. That's it. Time up.
Why are you crying, Mr. Biffo?
They're my digitizer tears.
Script for a digitizer tear.
There we go. This is just a really quick video to say hello, and you've obviously seen the other video that's been up on the channel recently this week. This is we're just going to do a quick run through of the forthcoming Kickstarter for Digitiser The Show Level 2 or Series 2, depending on how you want to call it. We're going to settle on a final name at some point.
At some point.
Before we start filming it. If we start filming it, if we're lucky enough to get...
if it gets funded.
It gets funded. So before I go through all the tiers and the rewards, because I know some of you had questions, a few things to say about the Kickstarter. Of course, hopefully Gannon will be in it. He isn't here today because we've done this quite impromptu and I didn't invite him over mistakenly, because then I thought, oh, we should probably go through the tiers. But
yeah, it was kind
he should probably have been.
We were going to do another thing.
Oh God. Oh, it's a good one. Let's have a go.
No. Yeah. So okay. So the Kickstarter this time, we're asking for more money than we've ever asked for before up front. The reason for that is because last time we asked for a very modest amount. I think the Kickstarter we asked for like 10,000 for Digitiser The Show, and as many of you know, a huge chunk of that went towards fulfilling the rewards, and then we didn't have a lot left over to spend, even though we kind of raised 4 times that in the end. You know, after Kickstarter takes a chunk, after, you know, various sort of things have to be paid, then the amount we actually had to spend on the show wasn't enormous. So this time we're trying to be realistic about it, and we've budgeted accordingly, kind of the absolute bare minimum. So 25 grand. I know that sounds like a huge amount of money.
Yeah, but that is really the bare minimum.
That's the absolute bare minimum.
Guerrilla style.
Yeah, very guerrilla style.
Yeah, with these cameras.
Yeah, with us as the entirety of the crew, basically.
So that's like...
Yeah, so we're trying to be realistic this time.
The least it can be made with.
Yeah, the very, very least. You know, I hope we get more. Weirdly, I don't know how I feel about it. I'm actually genuinely a bit excited about it. I don't know what my expectations are for how much we might raise. We've not partnered with anyone this time to kind of give us a bit of a sort of push in terms of sort of PR and getting the word out there, because obviously they take a chunk as well. And we felt we kind of know what's better for Digitiser anyway, you know, than getting outside people involved. So we're going it alone, but that does mean that our reach isn't quite as far as before. So, but that might be a good thing, because obviously one of the things that happened with the first series of Digi The Show is we did get a lot of people backing it who weren't familiar with what Digitiser was.
And maybe we're expecting something else than what we were intending to make and what we did make.
Yeah.
Paul, come on out. Come on. Here he is. Come on. Come. Come by. Do you know who you're dressed as today,
No,
Paul?
of course I don't. What is this?
You're the Herald of Niven.
Oh, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wish you'd told me beforehand, and
do
I
you-
wouldn't have had so many complicated questions.
Do you know what this is?
It's a bucket that you've written Niven's Pranny on. So,
As some of you know, because I've sort of talked about this in various places, you know, what ended up happening was part of the reason I felt sort of dissatisfied with the end product was because all the way along I was aware of the fact that we had a lot of people watching who just wanted sort of a kind of hardcore gaming show. And so I was kind of always aware of that, sort of ended up falling between two stools. And I'm hoping this time it's much more sort of a pure Digi experience that just happens to be about games. So with that in mind, in order to the fact that we haven't, you know, we don't have the biggest audience in the world. We're not Ashen's level, although Ashen's is going to be in Digitiser The Show Series 2. He's got a very special role.
Hello.
Would you like to give the audience a big jungle wave?
Jungle Wave. I don't know what that is.
Although we haven't got an Ash and Styes audience, our audience, you know, we know you're all very passionate. And so when we started sort of saying, do we do physical rewards? It's like, well, we know people want it, don't we? So the rewards have been... I've had to think long and hard about how to price the rewards, you know, and part of that was looking at what worked the first time around. And, you know, the kind of price points and things. I know when you kind of get to it, I mean, no one's, I shared this on Twitter yesterday, what the rewards were, and no one actually kind of said, oh, bloody hell, 40 quid for a DVD is expensive, which I was pleased about, because the point is...
Yeah, it's not for the DVD.
Yeah, the thing you're paying for when you back a Kickstarter or Digitiser the Show is the end result, not a DVD,
the actual show.
Really. So the DVD is a plus. So, let's say, you know, if you back a 40 quid level, which is what I think the DVD of the series is, the bulk of that money is going to go into the show and the production of the show. Because that's what you're backing for. So yes, it's pricey for a DVD, but again, just remember that's not what you're paying for. The DVD is like a memento of the series.
Just got a nosebleed.
Stop!
Flicking.
Bleed it.
Oh! God, why is this happening again? Come on, now, who wants to go, man?
So at £5 or more, because also there's a tier where you don't get any rewards, you just back it, and you can pay as much as you want for that, and you won't get anything in return. So at £5 or more, that's the bog standard. You get a credit at the end of every episode, a thank you to everyone who backed this, or scroll up. You've probably seen them on, our previous shows, and you get the production updates. Now, anyone who backed on Kickstarter the show will know I do these very regularly. I'm pretty damn hot at getting production updates out and like sort of little blogs about what we're doing. Not so good about getting DVDs out, but we're going to rectify that this time. But at least I get everyone in the loop.
You found a solution to that this time, though.
Yes.
Well, you did at the end of last time.
Yes.
Which we're going to hopefully continue with this time.
Because we have 3 DVDs to ship this time, not just one.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do.
So that's just the bog standard. So as it'll say on there, you'll get on-stream credit, production updates, and at least 6 episodes of Digitiser the Show. I say at least 6 because something we wanted to do last time was a Christmas special. So I'm not ruling out having a 7th ep if we get over
but
a
it depends
certain
on
amount.
Yeah,
as a stretch goal, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then at £10 or more is the digital bundle. Now, what's going to be in this? We did one of these last time, and you've got, I think, the Man's Daddy's Joke book. I haven't written a new one of those this time yet. I'm not ruling it out because I wanted to. That was my intention. But what you're going to get is a load of kind of several wallpapers for your laptop or desktop, phone wallpaper, which again we did last time. You're going to get my 2 albums, which are pretty good, let's face it.
They're good albums. They're good quality.
And what was going to be the bonus disc of the second album if I ever released it physically, which is all the songs that I didn't put on there. Oh. One of them, because it sounds a bit too much.
So it's like a
Coldplay.
music tier.
It's kind of music, but then there'll be, as I sort of said, assorted bits and bobs. As we had this with found footage, which sort of ended up giving them scripts and things so it'll be stuff like that, and you might not get it all in one go. I might kind of give it to you sort of over time
throughout the process.
Yeah, as we, if I produce any art to go on like a screen or anything, I might add that to the bundle as we go. Mm-hmm. So £20 or more. This was popular last time, an exclusive episode, and it won't be a regular ep. Because what we did last time, it was great. We had Jenny and Octavius interview Tim, Mr. Hares, about Digitiser and the creation of it. And we got Chris Bell, who runs the Super Page 58 site, involved. And it's one of my favourite eps of that run because it was just really nice, chilled chat. So we might do something like that again. I really hope Tim might be involved again this time. So we'll probably do something that's a sort of bit of a just special episode in some way, but it'll be a decent chunk of footage, because last time it was a 45-minute special ep, so we'll do the same again. So that's £20 or more, and of course you get everything prior to that. So you get the digital bundle, I think, with that. Yeah, you do. You get the digital bundle and the on-screen credits and production updates and everything else, of course. That isn't going to be the case with everything, which I'll explain at the end. Not everything is kind of cumulative with this.
Right.
So £35 or more. Yes, it's expensive for a t-shirt. You're not paying for the t-shirt, you're paying for the show. So it's the t-shirt. The t-shirts last time were really nice. I will say, the design.
I still wear mine.
Yeah, I got myself one because I like it. And I think I've got better at designing merch in the intervening years. So hopefully I'm not revealing the design yet, but hopefully it'll be a really nice t-shirt. Might reveal it at some point during the campaign, because what happened last time is I hadn't revealed it at the start. And then a few people kind of, when they saw the design, went, "Oh, I wish I'd got one of those." So yeah, £35 for a t-shirt. Also, we were at a Genesis concert the other night, and their t-shirts were £30.
Yeah, I know.
And you're not paying. Well, you probably are paying for the show to a degree, but
Well, yeah.
yeah,
I think all the money still goes towards keeping them on tour.
yeah. Phil Collins, I'm sure, takes a big chunk of it.
Well, that's to keep him touring with them.
Yeah. Anyway, so £35 or more is that, and you get the digital bundle and exclusive ep, and So, Digitiser The Show Level 2 DVD, £40. You don't get a t-shirt as well with that, but you get everything else. Okay.
Ah, okay. So that's just t-shirt.
What if you want a t-shirt and a DVD? We'll come to that. So, £60 or more. This is going to be a limited tier. This isn't going to be,
It's not infinite.
infinite. There's going to be a limited number of these that I'm able to do.
And how many have you set it at?
I don't know, because I've not written it on this piece of paper.
I thought it was 75.
I think it might be 75. So 50 here. And I'll explain where the next 25 come from in a minute. So if you pledge £60 or more, I will do you an original piece of art. Don't expect me to paint it. It's not going to be, I'm not going to do like an oil painting. I'm not going to do 75 oil paintings.
No.
It'll be on a nice bit of A4 card. And I'll sign it, and we're going to number them as well, I think.
And what kind of art should people expect?
Weird art.
So just like a drawing? Or
Yeah, a drawing. I'm going to get
scene
myself...
or-
well, it depends on each one. That's going to be the joy of it.
So each one is like one of a kind.
Yeah, they're going to be one of a kind. Some of them might have Digitiser characters on. Some of them might be just something random out of my head. I might draw a picture of you as I imagine what you look like. Well, I don't know. That's going to be the fun of it. I'm really looking forward to doing this one. Yeah, so that's £60. Note, you do get all the digital bundle, exclusive ep. Don't get a t-shirt or DVD. What if you want original art and a t-shirt and a DVD? I'll come to that. So here's when we get into the high rollers. So £170 or more, associate producer. Now, that also includes, and I think I've limited how many people can choose this. It also includes some sort of set visit. I say some sort because we're not filming in the way that we did series 1 of Digitiser The Show, where we kind of book a studio for 5 consecutive days and we're there and we're out at the end and we've got the whole series in the back. We're going to do this over the course of most of next year. Some of it's going to be on location. We're probably going to film in different studios. Sometimes we'll be maybe in a, I don't know, abandoned building or a warehouse or something. So
All depending on how much
money we raise.
Yes.
Yeah, depending on how much money we raise is the important thing. We might just be in our back garden.
Or your dad's garage.
My dad's garage is highly likely. I'm sure we'll film in my dad's garage. It's actually quite.
We haven't filmed in there for a long time.
No, it's
a
overdue.
few years now.
So, so what the set visit will be, we'll work with you to find a date that is suitable. Obviously, you're going to have to pay for your travel and any accommodation or anything you need. We can't stump to that, not with train prices. So train ticket
Oh my
prices.
goodness,
they
let's
are.
not talk about trains after yesterday.
We had a bit of a day. Anyway, you'll get. I know it's a lot of money, but you're getting a one-off experience that you can't replicate, anywhere
And it's
else.
very
You're gonna
limited
get
to very few people.
Yeah, you're going to get to watch us doing our thing somewhere, somehow. We don't know yet, because, again, this is all going to be dependent on how much money we raise. We have even thought of, like, sort of renting a little theatre for some segments.
We have, yes.
And so it might be that. You might be in the audience for
Yeah,
that. It's going to be the not knowing is going to be the fun bit, but we'll give you...
Not knowing is the fun bit.
Well, it is. It's going to be a
Nice
surprise
spin.
for all of us.
Even us.
We're going to... but we'll give you sufficient notice, at least a couple of months' notice before we do it. So you're able to... get there, take the day off work or whatever. What you're also able to do, because you're an associate producer, you're able to give yourself an IMDb credit. Now, people have asked in the past, where's my IMDb credit? You've got to do it yourself. Mine, sometimes they do get updated. Most of mine on IMDb, other people have done. But I have had to go in there at points and make corrections. So just do your own IMDb credit. What's what most people who've backed shows that we've done in the past have done. If they've just gone in there, you create an account. It's really simple. Add a credit. Digitiser The Show Level 2 or Digi Level 2 or whatever we end up calling it. Now, you don't get a t-shirt with this. It is priced lower than our associate producer tier last time because we don't include tons of other stuff, partly because those bundles last time on Digitiser The Show Series 1 is what killed us. Not only were they really complicated, we just gave away too much. We were too generous, and then what's the point of having a really high price tier when we're just giving them kind of 90% of that goes towards merch. But if you do want a t-shirt or DVD, we'll come to that in a minute if you're an associate producer. Now, real high rollers, £500 or more exec producer. This also gives you the IMDb credit, which you can do yourself. I've also thrown in some original art. Doesn't include DVD or t-shirt, although you can get that. But the big thing, because I thought...
So is that the original art in executive producer is the same original art?
But it's not the same. Each one's unique.
Each one's unique, but I mean, it's the same sort of
Yes.
original art as the
Original
art piece level.
Is it the original art is the same as the original art?
The original art piece level.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it'll be the same. It'll be numbered.
Numbered.
And I've limited the number of exec producers we can have. And the reason for that is because executive producers will also get the chance to be in the show. Now,
Ooh.
what that means, again, we don't entirely
know yet.
You might end up, we might say to you, have you got some interesting gaming hardware that you could come and show us on Show and Tell? That could be one thing. Alternatively, we might say, right, we're going to be filming here. We need zombies. Would you come and be a zombie for us? Or we need, bad guys for a shootout or something. You'll get the chance to film with us. You'll be on screen. We'll have to pay for your tickets and accommodation if you need that. And it'll have to be on a date that we can all agree. But that opportunity will be there, and it'll be, again, real once-in-a-lifetime stuff where you get to hang out with all of us and dick around for a day. So that'll be fun, wouldn't it? Yes, and you get an executive producer IMDb credit, which you can do yourself, because otherwise we have to go
Would
through
you get an
them all.
acting credit as well then?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So 2 credits.
I think acting
Two
credit.
for one.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some sort of big ideas for some of the sort of particularly the outside stuff that we want to do. So we and the scale of them, I've thought about them in terms of sort of having more people. So that'd be nice, I think.
Yeah.
So the real big ones here, you get £800 semi-sponsorship. This is literally just a sponsor level. I mean, any of you can do it if you're mad.
What, just sponsor it as yourself?
Well, we did last time. Got sponsored by Alt Digitiser, the news group, or one
Brilliant.
person who did it. Yeah, and they got it on every episode. But this semi-sponsorship is for you get a title card on one episode. So it's not every episode. Hence, it's cheaper than we priced the main sponsorship last time. And obviously nothing offensive or nothing that we disagree with, but beyond that, can probably be anything really. I think as long as it doesn't detract from the show in any way. So we'll have to agree on it. But yeah, and that will be on that episode forever. When that episode gets put on DVD, you will have it.
You can have some fun with that.
Yeah, in perpetuity. And then the 1,006, is that say 1,600? Yes.
Yes.
Is the mega sponsorship where you can have a title card on every episode. Now, last time, obviously we don't want it changing every week, but last time we got sponsored by the people that do Play Expo. And there was one week where they said, oh, we've got a retro gaming fair this weekend, can we change our title card to reflect that and drive people to it? And that we did that. So yeah, I don't want to change it every week, but for that week, you know, we can be accommodating. And also, you know, don't forget, sort of last time a lot of eyes got on Digitiser the Show. So if you have got a bit of cash in the bank, and you want to plug a game, or you want to plug a website or a magazine or whatever, anything really, talk to us. So right,
Paul.
Yeah.
Is it true that when you're at the beach in your speedos, and you know you're posing for the boys and girls, that you sometimes put your colostomy bag around the front?
Not anymore.
He says not anymore.
Can I ask you a question? When you last year entered that ugly face competition, you weren't allowed in because you said no professionals.
That's not a question.
That's not a question, is it?
No.
now we have, this is a new thing that Kickstarter has introduced. This is what we have in lieu of bundles.
Yeah, this is brand new.
These are the
We
add-ons.
didn't have this last time.
This is great. So what you can do is at certain levels, unfortunately only digital add-ons can be added on to the digital main rewards.
Oh, right. I didn't know that.
I know, it's slightly annoying, but there's not much we can do about it.
But then I suppose if you're... Oh, yeah, would you have to back 2 levels if you wanted it back the digital?
No, because all our physical levels also give you the
digital ones.
rewards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all of the physical,
All right.
all the
then that
other
makes
levels,
sense.
including executive producer and associate producer, all of those.
So if you wanted a T-shirt and the digital levels, just get the T-shirt and you'll get the digital levels included.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
lists. It's great though. They've changed it slightly. The way it's all everything that you get with each reward tier is listed.
Oh, that'll make my job a lot easier.
It's so much easier. Look,
Good.
See, look.
Lovely.
Lists what you get.
Beautiful.
Much easier. And then with your add-ons. So here's the one digital add-on that you can get, which you can get with anything. So the idea is you'll choose your reward tier, and then you'll get a list of add-ons that you can add and what they'll cost to add to your reward tier. Mm-hmm. So they include at what's that say? £3. £3 BEANUS art cards. Some of you saw these because we were selling them at Digitiser the show. I'll sign the back, and it's probably.
You weren't going to promise that you're going to sign the back, because if there's a lot, you're not going to have time to be doing.
Well, I know
drawings
exactly.
and
I know exactly
signing.
how many there are.
How many?
80, I think.
Okay.
I'll do them. It's fine.
Alright.
I'll do them. They just got to be. You know, we've got to set aside time.
Yeah, I know. You're going to be very busy making the show and editing
Fine.
it.
Just do it.
Unless you do it now.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
All right.
Do it now. I'm watching telly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the BEANUS art cards. They're just a nice drawing of BEANUS that I did. So that's at £3. Now at £4. Now this is slightly breaks my heart, because we were meant to have these in time for Digitiser the Show, and they said they were going to send them in time, but they didn't turn up till afterwards. They're these Man's Daddy art cards, which are a foil, holographic foil. It's called in a teletext style. We should have got these before we started
we won't
filming.
get them.
No, don't worry. Anyway,
You can put up a photo.
I'll put up a photo. They're really lovely. They're really nice, but unfortunately they do say Digitiser Live 2021. But we wanted to sell them. We know some people wanted them, so this is your chance to get them. So £4, bargain, that you can add on to a T-shirt or DVD or exec producer or whatever. At £6, limited edition. We really don't have a lot of these. Enamel pin with the Digitiser logo. These are my favourite thing we've ever
Yeah, they're
done.
very limited.
Yeah, I love them. Between these and the Man's Daddy art cards, they're my 2 favourite things we've ever
Yeah, I
done.
love the pins.
Along with the advent calendar we did that year.
Oh, yeah, that was
Love that.
great. Oh, that was a good calendar.
Yeah. So that's £6. So look, you know, if you get these, are all quite cheap and cheerful to
But
add
there
on.
aren't many of them left.
They're all
the
limited.
pins are very limited.
They're all limited. So get in there if you want the enamel pin with the Digi logo. We're not doing any more. If we do any more, they'll be different.
Yeah.
At £21, I don't know why it's priced at that, but it is a personalised video message. You know, like Cameo. You can request it from either myself or BEANUS. We will ask you.
These
who do you
are
want it
also
from.
limited number.
Yes, I've done a limited number of these. Yeah. Say you are. Who do you want the message for? What do you want BEANUS or me to say? And we'll do a shout out for you. One of a kind.
Wow.
And limited. So, £28. Now, here's how it works. With the add-ons are priced cheaper than the main reward tiers because you've already got a reward tier anyway. So, you save money.
Right.
You save money is the idea.
Okay.
So, even though the main reward tier for a t-shirt is £35, if you get it as an add-on to like a DVD or exec producer or associate producer or whatever, if you get a t-shirt as an add-on, it's only £28. So likewise, Digitiser all the DVDs, and we're doing 3 DVDs this time because we're insane. So obviously the Series 2 DVD, £30. The Digitiser Live DVD, £30. At the moment, this is the only place we're selling this. So Digitiser Live 2.0. So those of you who came, you can get it here.
This is where you get the DVD from.
Yeah, for Digitiser Live 2.0. The whole show. The whole show. And then we also, because we know some people missed out on the Digitiser The Show Series 1 DVD with the lovely Steve Pickford cover art, we're also selling limited numbers of Digitiser The Show Series 1 DVDs.
Are we reordering those?
We're going to have to reorder
Yeah,
those.
because there are not many left right now.
If you want one, I really implore you to get it because the more we sell, the cheaper it is.
Yeah, true.
So anyway, and then lastly, original art, £50, a limited number as add-ons as well. If you
And
want
how
to.
many have you put?
25.
Oh, you haven't-
So I think
that's
it's-
where the 25
yeah.
come from.
So that's it. So you'll be able to build your own bundle. I don't think you're limited in terms of how many things you can add on to a regular reward. But hopefully there's something there for everyone and at every budget. And again, if you don't want that, just back us with some money at Bog Stand and do the select no reward thing. So there we go.
Which we did have a few people last time that did that.
Yeah, they're good people.
Well, I mean, I like getting the rewards too. So
You like sending them out. Which
I do, I love
now
it.
You've discovered how much you love sending them
Oh,
out.
I already knew I loved that. But,
Did
yeah.
So that's where we're at. Hopefully, I mean, if you've got any questions, hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Biffo or put them in the comments below. I'm trying to get better again at responding to comments and reading them and things because the last few videos I wasn't very good at it. Because again, busy. That's it. At some point we'll do a Q&A mid Kickstarter run with any questions.
Yeah, because maybe we have to wait for the Kickstarter to be launched.
Yeah.
No! Yeah! Stop down to the wind! No! The face! His face! His face!
The campaign launches Tuesday the 28th at 7 a.m.
That's a
early.
very early start for a campaign.
Yeah, that's what we did last
A
time. It was
campaign
great.
is an early riser.
It was great seeing kind of people who were literally waiting and I was
Aw, that's
for it
so
to
sweet.
kick off. It was really cool.
Aw.
It's exciting. I'm genuinely excited about it.
That's nice.
Which I'm surprised at, given how many
Yeah.
of you know that I didn't have the best experience on the first one. But I think we've
But
so
we are
set.
doing it differently
Yeah,
this
we've
time.
so set it up differently.
Are you still going to release the 6 episodes in one block, so one week after the other, or are you
Yes.
going to? Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean the other thing as well, when you see the tiers, the expected delivery dates are a long way in the future, and that's obviously there's a reason we've done that to give us the time to do it, but also the time to make the show.
Yes.
And the issue is as well with sending out things like T-shirts. We have to wait for the show to be made, really, because everything has to kind of go out together. We can't afford to sort of send out T-shirts separately.
Well, no, we can. I think what we did last time, people who only ordered a T-shirt got them sooner than people who ordered a T-shirt and a
Doesn't
DVD.
seem fair on the people then that have spent more.
But they had to wait a long time to get DVD last time. So-
Maybe wait. Though.
Yeah, I suppose if we're going to get the DVDs
no, I think it's
soon-
okay. I think the way it works with add-ons, it's better because the add-ons have separate shipping to the rewards. So
Oh, do they?
yes,
Oh, we're going to have to relook at that then.
yeah,
Because if they're going to be shipped separately,
yeah.
then
So
we can't do
what
free
I think
shipping.
will happen. Don't quote me on this. You'll find out on Tuesday.
Because I think a lot of the add-ons we just did with free shipping.
No, I've changed that.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay. All right. So, all right, then we
yeah.
can send them separately.
Yeah. So yeah, no, we did.
Oh, and we have to talk about we can't send
we
DVDs
did do
to
some with
Europe,
free.
unfortunately.
Yes, talk about that actually. We did do free shipping for the really thin, flat ones.
Yeah.
The cards.
Yeah.
Maybe we should change that because we were just going to send them with the DVDs, but
Yeah.
but maybe we could send them sooner.
Yeah, we could.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could.
If you
with
lot
the
don't mind
DVDs
paying for shipping to get your stuff sooner, but obviously bearing in mind you're not going to get the DVDs until early 2023 because we're not going to finish the series till the end of next year, and we're launching to coincide with the 30th anniversary of Digitiser, which is January 2023.
So the DVD
alright.
will be probably the last.
I mean, it's cheap
reward.
shipping for a postcard, isn't it?
Oh,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we'll do that. So you may get, but again, not till after Christmas. We're not shipping anything until after Christmas.
No.
The difference will be digital rewards. You'll start getting ASAP, apart from obviously the exclusive episode because we won't have filmed it. But you'll, things like production updates, the digital bundle, all that stuff, you'll start getting almost immediately.
Yes.
Yes.
And then the only other issue that we've come across recently, thanks to the changes
Thanks to
that our
Brexit.
country's gone through, we unfortunately won't be able to ship any DVDs to Europe because we've had a few sent back to us.
Yeah.
Germany and Sweden mainly they're the only countries that have refused our DVDs, and apparently you're not allowed to send DVDs
Fair.
or send even photographs, but we haven't had any posters returned.
They're not
Yeah,
photos.
apparently their customs won't accept any kind of cinematic material.
So we're having to do the slightly sneaky thing where Sanja's brother, who lives in Germany,
I haven't asked him yet, but
yeah, he might watch this video, but he does watch our videos,
And he'll be
go,
like-
"Oh, I'm doing that, am I?"
yeah, well, he's meant to be visiting either next month or the month after or for Christmas, so I'm gonna ask him. There's only 3 DVDs that we got sent
Right.
back from Germany and Sweden, so I'll see if he can.
See, the irony
put
is
in
we
the
can
mail-
we
in
can
the
send them
post
to
for us.
America and Australia and everywhere
Yeah,
else. Fine.
I know.
But
But
not Europe.
Europe is, and I'm not sure if the other countries have that same rule, but have just let our DVDs slip through.
Yeah,
Germany and Sweden, though, nope, they're not having it.
yeah, yeah. But look, you're
I
gonna.
mean, I did ask at the post office the other day, and the lady said, check with a courier company. So I might
Right.
check with a courier company.
it's gonna get
and just
expensive,
see.
though, isn't it?
That will get really expensive.
Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say. I was about to say something about shipping
Add-ons.
add-ons. No, it was a really.
Sending DVDs to Europe.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, anything else to just sort of suggest before we launch?
Oh, was it because I asked you if the episodes will be released? You said the release date will hopefully be in January 2023.
Yes.
To coincide with the 30th anniversary of Digitiser.
Yeah. I will say this: the biggest way you can support us is spreading word of the Kickstarter. Just tell everyone, because we can't get this made if we don't raise the money, and that's why we priced it high, because it's like I don't want to commit myself to something that's only raised £10,000 and then not be able to afford to deliver a decent product. I want to be able to do this properly. This is what Digitiser the Show, what separates it from the regular Digitiser episodes, is just having that slightly bigger budget. It's still a tiny budget by TV proportions. TV standards, TV standards. It's going to be a tiny budget. You know, I don't expect us to raise £10 million. You know, we're not going to be the grand tour. We don't have Amazon money behind us, but you know, it will feel slightly bigger than the regular DIGI apps, and of course, we'll be all about video games, which is the other big difference. I'm sure there was something else I was going to say,
I bet there was.
but it doesn't matter now. It's too late. Too late.
Too late to apologize.
All right. It's really annoying me.
Oh, no.
It's something
We'll
to
just
say.
sit here. We'll just sit here and wait until.
It comes into my head.
Yeah,
It's
until
what
you
happens when I
remember.
get interrupted.
Oh no!
I've got a train of
The
thought,
thing is,
and then the train gets derailed.
When my train gets derailed, if I don't say it in that moment, it gets lost.
Yeah, well,
into the
that's
into
literally.
the abyss.
So you mean exactly like me?
Yeah.
So it's okay for you to put like a big kind of like wooden beam on the tracks that makes the train kind of leave the tracks.
Leave the tracks.
You are blockage on the lines. You are leaves on my line. You are
that's
the
actually-
leaves upon my line.
That's better than blockage. Who wants to be a blockage on the line?
Yeah. I wish there was
Especially-
something else to say. Well, look. The other thing I will say this isn't what I was originally going to say. We'll get back to regular videos and episodes soon. We've just had a lot of admin type things to do and setting up Digitiser Live. Regular eps. We're hoping to do a new run of Digitiser Deluxe soon. We've got some Corner Shop Corner imminent. That's it. Yeah, tell everyone about the Kickstarter, and we'll all be in this together. Bye.